Count me down.
I can't really do a countdown. Do this.
Oh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Gayville, South Dakota. Patrick Olson for 5-Star Streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the most wonderful time of the year. Football season is back. We've got the matchup of the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers visiting the Gayville-Volin Raiders here on 5-Star Streaming. Both teams looking to make a big comeback from a disappointing season last year. Gayville-Volin finishing with a record, Platte-Geddes, finishing with a record of 2-6 overall, and Gayville-Volin finishing with a record of 3-5. Our own Zach Spear caught up with Gayville-Volin's head coach to talk about the upcoming season this year. This is what he had to say.
On our Coaches Conversations, for the first time of the year, it's head coach Patrick Beeman of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Zach. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to be on the air Friday night, and always a fun time of year when the season gets going.
For sure, and it's finally time for football. But before we get to this year, could you give me a quick recap of last season?
Yeah, we ended the regular season 4-4, and bought us a trip to Warner to take on the Monarchs in the first round of the playoffs. And obviously, they're a great program, and they kind of got the best of us that night. But had one of our better linemen who's going to be a senior this year. He was out with an ACL all year, and our running back who is returning from an ACL, hopefully middle of the season this year. We did battle the injury bug a little bit, but had a nice year, and now we look forward to some changes this year and moving forward.
And what are some of those changes and improvements that you'd like to see for this coming year?
Well, our biggest change, Zach, is going to come at quarterback. We lost a 3-year starter, all-conference kid who has gone on to playing collegiate basketball this year in Spencer Karstens. And so we're going to have a sophomore, Jeremiah Gusted, at least start the year for us. He real smart kid, real hard-working kid, and is picking up on the things we want to do. So that'll probably be the biggest thing you'll see from us. Like I said, we return a real talented offensive and defensive lineman that was out last year in Preston Karstens. We have a handful of seniors this year that are going to kind of fill spots all across the board, and hopefully sprinkle in a few underclassmen, including that quarterback.
And as you'd mentioned, for the last few years, you had the same starter at quarterback. Now you've got a sophomore stepping in. How does that work, having a sophomore compared to someone who's done it the last couple of years and is a senior? What's the difference there?
Obviously, everything is going to be real fast for Jeremiah, at least to start with. You know, we have 15 kids out for practice, of which 14 or 13 sometimes are healthy right now. So we haven't been able to simulate a whole lot of game speed for him, you know, in terms of the 9-on-9 look. But you know, we're real optimistic and happy with how he's doing. Very coachable young man. Maybe shrinks the playbook down a little bit, you know, in terms of, you know, when a senior leaves after 3 years, you know, this young man obviously will be taking on more and more as his high school career goes on. And but yeah, we're optimistic and looking forward to the progression Jeremiah shows us.
And coming up, you take on Platte-Geddes in the season opener. Last year, you also opened the season against them with a thrilling game in which you won. What are you expecting to see from them this time around?
Well, I know that they bring a lot of kids back. I know that they were playing a lot of young kids last year, and I'm sure those kids grew up quite a bit through their season last year. So, you know, I would expect a real quality opponent and a talented team, and you know, hopefully the game stays close, competitive, and at the end there we can find a way to get the ball to bounce our way.
And what are you looking to see from your team on each side of the ball? What kind of play do you have on both offense and defense?
We have a couple real experienced senior offensive linemen, and the Karstens kid that I talked to you about, and Nate Selchert, who's been starting for us for years as well. And you know, they should both be forces on the offensive and defensive line. And what I'd like to do is some of our newer kids, Weary is a junior, Uyghur who's a junior, who, you know, have been on the team but haven't played prominent roles, you know, to really take that next level. And then, you know, some of our back six, we'll call them, just to really play downhill defensively. That's the biggest thing I like. I like our skilled players offensively, but we just really need to, you know, be aggressive, not only, you know, in the way that we play, but in our mindset as well.
Absolutely. And, Coach, could you tell me who the captains on your team are?
Well, we got a handful of seniors, so we're going to kind of rotate that, every which week, because we can only send 4 out there. So that's going to be kind of a different look in terms of each and every week. But yeah, those seniors, they're great leaders. They've been around the program a really long time, and they understand what the program is all about and how we want to do things. And we really rely on those guys for leadership. So 4 of those 8 will be out there tomorrow, I'm sure, and we'll kind of roll through it that way.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Thank you so much, and good luck in this game.
You bet. Hey, I appreciate the coverage. Thanks, Zach.
Again, that was head coach Patrick Beeman of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. A great game on the way. You're watching and listening live on Gayville-Volin Raiders on YouTube.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gayville, South Dakota, where the Gayville-Volin Raiders are hosting the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers in the first matchup of the season. Going through announcements, we'll start off with our Gayville-Volin starters. On offense, center Nate Schellert. On guards, Caleb Wieger and Preston Karstens. Your ends, Caden Wary and Carson Egan. Quarterback, Jeremiah Gusted. Running back, Weston Melhoff, and your receivers, Carter Barron and Hunter Wubin. You're on defense for the Raiders. Ends, Nate Schellert and Caleb Wieger. Nose tackle, Preston Karstens. Linebacker, Caden Wary, Carson Egan, and Jeremiah Gusted. And your defensive backs, Carter Barron and Hunter Wubin. Both teams get on the huddle, finished warm-ups, listen to a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. As we get to our starters for the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. Number 42, Tucker Van Zee, senior, offensive line, defensive line. Number 11, Gabe Fitt, senior, wide receiver, cornerback. Number 83, Riker Nochdal Jr., offensive lineman. 88, Owen Fiak, tight end. Defensive line, Asher Cott. Number 44, the junior, Ty Rowland, the junior tight end linebacker. Number 24, number 11, Gabe Fight, senior, wide receiver, cornerback. Number 3, Jai Bailey, senior, the quarterback and cornerback. And then number 2, Kyan Cooper, senior, running back, linebacker. And that's your starting lineup for the Panthers. The Raiders coached by Pat Beeman and Bruce Hanson as the head coach for the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that 5-star Gayville-Volin Football sponsored by Fuller Media Solutions. Both teams getting the final calls from the head coaches, getting ready to start the game here. Waiting for the signal for the officials on the coin toss. Like we said, disappointing year for both teams last year. Looking for a better start to the year, trying to get some momentum down the line. Both teams finished below 500 on the year, and both teams won 1 or less games in the region. Waiting for our signal for official for the coin toss, and players marching on the field. 4 captains for each team. For the Platte-Geddes Panthers, number 11, Gabe Fight. Number 3, Jai Bailey. Number 2, Kyan Culper, the senior. And number 13, the senior, Dane Jensen. For the Gayville-Volin Raiders, officials giving final instructions to both captains of both teams. And the Raiders have won the toss. It elected to defer the second half. So we will see the kicking team for the Raiders. We will be back right after this message.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota, where the Raiders are getting set to kick off to the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. Foot action just about to be underway any minute now. Thank you for joining us on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Kicking team lining up now. Number 12. Excuse me. Kick is up. Number 82. Caden Weir to kick it off. Picked up by the return man, number 3, Carter Barron. Barron picks it up, gets up to the 30, up to the 40, 45, 50. Barron all the way, 40, 30, 20. He's gone untouched. Touchdown, Black Panthers. What a start to the game. 11:40, just 11:44 to go in the first quarter. Touchdown. Black Panthers are going to lead 6-0. What a start to the game. And that's what you want to see as a head coach, and especially as the visiting team that's made a long travel. You want to come out and make plays on special teams and do the little things right away. So, point after attempt, and the Black Panthers are lining up to go for 2. Number 3, the quarterback that just made the touchdown, Jai Bailey, in the gun. Running back to the right, hands up. To help keeper up to the right side. Jai Bailey touchdown, 2-point conversion is good. That's going to make the lead 8 points, 11:44 to go in the first quarter, and you talk about striking fast. So now we're going to need to see a response from the Raiders. How do you respond to getting punched in the mouth right out of the gate? Can you keep your chin up and come back and fight? Now you do have to remember, looking at the sidelines, these Black Panthers outnumber the Raiders 2-1 just based off roster size. So depth is going to be a big thing going forward in this game. Jai Bailey, the quarterback for the Black Panthers, was the man on the return and on the keeper on the read option going in. Was able to keep it from Kenyon Culper and get the 2 points. So 8 points for Jai Bailey today alone, already in the first 20 seconds of the game. Return team set up. 2 men in the backfield. Number 5, Hunter Wubin. Number 3, Carter Barron, back to return for the Raiders. Black Panthers getting set up to kick. Number 2, Kenyon Culper, the running back and linebacker, getting set up to kick off. And it's a short kick, returned by the big man up front, received by the big man up front. Number 61 does the smart thing, goes down. That'd be Caleb Weeger, the junior. And that's just a heads-up football play. If they're just going to do a pooch kick like that and you're up front, just grab the ball and go down. That's good starting field position for the Raiders. Let's see what they can do with it. Gusted in the gun. Keep quarterback power up the middle. Gusted keeps it. Gain of about 5. And that was just a simple old school quarterback power play. And that's what you want to do against this fast striking Panthers team. You want to time of possession. Hold on to the ball. Let the clock run. And I think that's what exactly the Raiders plan to do. Gusted in the gun. Man to his right. Receiver each side. Hand off. Left side, number 14. Up the middle. First down. All the way down to the 35-yard line. Raiders moving the ball effectively on the ground. And we have a flag. See what the officials say as they meet in the middle. And it will be holding on the offense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. So that'll bring up another second down attempt. The 2nd and 11 for the Raiders. And those are the mistakes you cannot make already be behind this early in a game. You got to make sure you stay ahead of the sticks, especially when depth is going to come in as part of this. Raiders break the huddle. Gusted in the gun. Man to his left. Receiver to each side. Tight end to the right side. Gusted takes a snap. Option. Pitches out to the man outside. Bounces off a man. Tries to make another man mix. Picks up a reasonable gain of 4 on the hard fought. That'd be number 14. That'd be Weston Melhoff, the running back. Remember, Melhoff had that really good, impressive run before the holding call, so he's just got the 3 yards on the day so far. Raiders sub a man out. Gusted lines up in a gun, man to his left. Receiver east side, tight end to the right. Gusted takes a snap, looks, throws over the middle, pass incomplete. He was looking for number 3. That's Carter Barron. And Barron couldn't quite hold it in. Gusted threw it just a touch behind him. So, 4th down. See what the Raiders are going to do. Panthers looking at their first 3 and out of the game. 9:51 left to go in the first. Score 8-0 Black Panthers. Punt team. Snap is off. Kick is up, and a good punt by the Panthers, and it's going to land at the 1 and go out into the end zone. Will be a touchback for the Black Panthers. $9:42 left to go. 8-0 Black Panthers lead after a stunning start and returning the opening kickoff and getting the 2-point conversion to open the game. Panthers get the ball for the first time today. Panthers offense, excuse me. Quarterback number 3, Carter Barron, takes a snap, hands off. Number 3, Jai Bailey Sr. hands off. Number 2, Kenyon Culper. Culper picks up about a gain of a yard. He's 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. 9:23 left to go, 8-0. Panther lead. Panthers come out. I formation. Bailey in the under center, hands off to Culper, and Culper picks up about 4 yards. Lined up the old school power I formation, trying to get something up and work with the middle, and the Raider defense did a good job shutting down the middle of the interior of the line. So, 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Bailey in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws to his left. Complete. That's number 0, Isaac Leader. Leader picks up the first down. That'll be a gain of about 8 yards. $8:18 left to go. 8-0. Panther lead over the Raiders. Raiders trying to look for a 3 and out, trying to salvage and being behind so early. Panthers come out. I formation again. Bailey under center. Tight end's going to motion across the field. Hand off left side. Culper goes for a gain of about 1. Slid down to avoid contact early. Be 2nd and 9. They're trying to really build that power run game, but they just can't quite get that working up the middle. The Raiders are doing a really, really good job of shutting down that interior offensive line. And being down so early, that's something they're going to have to continue to do all game, just not to get out of this game so early. So, 2nd and 9. Bailey in the gun, running back to the left. Bailey takes the ball, quarterback draw up the middle. Bailey picks up the first. That'll be a gain of 10. So, another set of downs. 7:13 left to go in the first. Scores 8-0. Panther lead, and they are driving. Substitutions by both teams here. Number 44 for Platte-Geddes comes back in the game. That's Tyler Ashercott Jr. lined up in the wing. Bailey in the gun. Man to his right. Handoff. No, keeper by Bailey up the middle. Quarterback read option, and that's going to be a gain of 9. We'll see if they give him the first down. I think he was short. Yep, nope. It's going to be 9-yard gain. Be 2nd and 1. Flag on the play, though. And I think they're going to probably call holding on this Panther offense. Waves off the flag. There is no foul, so it will be a first down. It'll be 2nd and 2 on the 47. 2nd and 3 on the 47-yard line. Black Panther football. 6:35 left to go in the first. Score 8-0. Panther lead. Bailey in the gun. Man to his left. Receiver to the right, wing to the left. Handoff. That's Culper. Culper's going to get a gain, and that's a first down of a game of about 5. That'd be Carter Barron on the tackle for the Gayville-Volin Raiders. And the Panthers are just winding this clock. 6:02 left to go in the first quarter. 8-0. They're just keeping the ball on the ground, grinding that clock. Gayville-Volin looking for a response on defense, trying to get a stop. Bailey in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Play action to the left side. That's the fullback, number 44, Asher Cott. And Cott's going to pick up a gain of about 6. So, be 2nd and 4. From the 32-yard line. Bailey in the gun. Man to his right. 3 receivers to his right. Bailey takes the snap. High snap over his head. Bailey dives on the ball and saves the possession. But they're going to lose a ton of yards on that play. It'll be 3rd and a mile after the bad snap.
Loss on that play all the way back to the 49-yard line.
So, 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. Panther lead. Raiders luck out with a mistake from the Panthers. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the 48-yard line. Bailey in the gun, man to his right, receiver to the right, wing to the left. Bailey fakes the handoff, looking, gets pressured, floats it up there. That's the halfback, Culper. Culper spins out of a tackle, but they're only going to pick up about 5 yards. Excuse me, Asher Cott. No. Yeah, Culper was the man on the reception. So, 4th and 12. Panthers looking for a chunk play here. Nope, line up in punt formation, excuse me. Number 3, Carter Barron for the Raiders back to receive. Kick is up. It's a high floater. Barron lets it go, lets it bounce, and it's going to land all the way back. Good position. At about and that will be a timeout on the field. We will be back right after this.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Might not be almost. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Gayville, South Dakota. 3:29 left in the first quarter. Score is 8-0. Black Panthers lead over the Gayville-Volin Raiders after a big opening return to start the game and a quarterback power into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Bad. They got to stop. The Raiders went 3 and out on the second possession, and then in possession number 2 for the Black Panthers, they had a high snap that killed a very promising drive on the ground. Patrick Olson back, 5-star streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube. Thank you for joining us again, once again, ladies and gentlemen. As teams get some stuff figured out, I'm not quite sure. Refs blow the whistle to start. And teams get ready to take the field. This has been a game that's been mostly on the ground for both teams. Both teams not wanting to give up a ton in the run game, especially in the middle. Anytime there's been a long run, it's been a break to the outside. So we'll see if anything changes coming out of the timeout. Both teams take the field. It'll be Raiders football. 3:29 left to go. 8-0. Panther lead. Raiders have it 1st and 10 on their own 13. Backed up. It's going to have to be a long drive to march down the field and score points. Quarterback in the gun, man to his left. Keeps the ball up the middle off the read option. That's number 11, Jeremiah Gusted. And he's kept the ball a lot on those quarterback runs up the middle today. It's something they're really trying to focus on. This will be 2nd and 8 on the 15-yard line. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, 8-0 Panther lead. Raiders line up, quarterback in the gun. Man on his right hip. 2 receivers to the left, pass over the middle. That's caught by number 3, Carter Barron, the senior. 5'11", 170 pounds. That's to be a catch of a game of about 3. Just a little, game of about, they're going to say it's a game of about 7. Little slant throw over the middle. And they're going to give him the first down. He was awfully close when he went down. I didn't think they'd give it to him. So it'll be 1st and 10. Raider football, 2:40 left to go. Trailing by 8. Gusted in the gun. Takes the snap, hand off up the middle. That's Weston Melhoff. Melhoff makes a man miss, makes another man miss, gets the outside. That'll be a good gain by Melhoff. Hard-fought run. Made about 3 guys miss getting to the outside. They're going to give him 6 yards on the play. So, 2nd and 4 for the Raiders. Moving the ball on the ground. Be 2nd down, ball on the 29. Raiders moving down the field. Gusted in the gun. Man to his left, receiver each side, tight end to the right. Gusted keeps it, quarterback power up the middle. Going to be a gain of about 3, 1:41 left to go in the first quarter. Be a 1st and 10 for the Raiders. .132 left in the first. Raiders moving the ball methodically, just keeping the ball on the ground, trying to wear that defense down. Gusted in the gun, halfback to the right, receiver each side, tight end to the left, handoff up the middle to Melhoff, and Melhoff's going to get hit immediately by the defensive line. He had nowhere to go. The minute he got handed the ball, he was getting mopped up by by 3 guys. So it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Raiders. 57 seconds left in the first. See if they'll get maybe 2 more plays off. 2nd and 13, ball on the 31. Raiders break the huddle. Receiver each side. Tight end to the left. Halfback right. Gusted takes the ball, throws over the middle, and that's a catch, but the receiver got hammered as soon as he made the catch. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of 13 yards for the Raiders, and a heck of a play. The catch made by the senior wide receiver, Carter Barron, and that was an athletic catch. Really good effort to hold on the ball because he got hit hard the minute he caught that football. So, 1st and 10 on the 46, 26 seconds left to go. See if they get 1 more play off before the end of the quarter. And it appears that they're just going to let time expire. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Gayville-Volin Raider football on 5-Star streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Or call us at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Patrick Olson joined with Justin Paisano. Beginning of the second quarter. The Gayville-Volin Raiders trail the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers 8-0 after a big opening return by number 3, Jay Bailey Sr. for the Panthers. Well, exciting first quarter, Justin. Opening return for 8 points, and then a lot of big runs. Just looking for a team to establish some rhythm on the ground and finish a drive so far.
It's been mainly defense keeping the game going, just running that clock down, and just amazed by it. I mean, you got some rough pass there, fumbled almost, but they save it, and it keeps going.
Quarterback draw up the middle by Jeremiah Goosted from the spread. It's going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Raiders, 11:45 to go in the half. Raiders going to make some substitutions. And Justin, like you were saying, the defense has been the primary factor in this game, not allowing a lot of those runs up the middle and not allowing big plays so far. So, 2nd and 11. Goosted in the gun, man to his right, 2 receivers to the left. Tight end to the right. Goosted takes a snap. Screen play, number 3. That's Carter Barron. Barron looks, and he's going to lose a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 13. I think he lost maybe more like 2 yards. 3rd and 13. 11 minutes left in the half. Ball's on the 43-yard line. Score 8-0. Panther lead. Raiders looking for a big play. And Justin, as a coach, your play sheet's not very big here. What do you expect him to do?
A little short pass here, see if we get a run so you don't lose any yards any more than you have to.
Goosted takes the snap, looking to throw, gets pressured, tries to heave it deep, and that's going to be picked off. Number 3, Jai Bailey Sr. for the Black Panthers. He had the big return to start the game, and now he's got an interception on defense. It'll be Panther football, and they've got an 8-point lead, 10:23 left to go in the first quarter. Well, and that's exactly what you didn't want to happen.
Right. I mean, he tried throwing it. He had no time to really give a good shot. Well defended up for Platte-Geddes.
And he heaved it into double coverage. I mean, there was 2 Panthers around there, and Bailey was just able to really run up and catch the floater. So, 1st and 10 from the 34, 10:23 left to go in the half. Panthers going to come out. I formation. Fullback, power I. Set off to the left side. Handoff, left side. That's number 2, Kenyon Coper. And Coper's got a lane to the outside. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. They're going to go up 14-0, 10-12 left to go in the half. And they've got all the momentum now, Justin. I don't think you can argue that.
Just like that, they're big play of the quarter, just like beginning of the game. You get that opening drive, and now you got another up in the rhythm.
Yeah, and then on the other side with the Raiders, how do you bounce back from that? I mean, that's you were doing so good keeping that those runs to the inside and being able to stop them, and now they were able to break the one big play. I mean, they got to be hanging their heads right now. So, 2-point conversion. Be Bailey in the gun. Culper to the left. Receivers. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bailey looks, throws, and off the hands of number 13. That's Dane Jensen, the senior tight end. Just bounced off his fingertips, so the score will stay 14-0, 10-12 left to go. We'll be back right after this.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Welcome back. Gayville, South Dakota, 10-12 left to go in the half. The visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead 14-0. Big run there, Justin. Right before our break, the halfback Kenyon Culper was able to break to the outside, and there was no one there to stop him.
No, just get that open field with some of these players. They just dominate on that outside corner and go.
So, kickoff. Panthers set to kick the ball off. Number 12, Holden Gallagher, to kick it off for the Panthers. Number 3, Carter Barron, and number 5, Hunter Wubin back to receive for the Raiders. Gallagher's kick is away, and it's another short one. Received half by the middle team. That was number 15. That's the true freshman, Weston Melhoff, the wide receiver. So, 10:08 left to go in the half. The Raiders will get the ball on the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. So, Raiders looking for something, anything on offense at this point to get back in this game. Trailing 14-0, down by 2 touchdowns early. 10:08 left to go in the half. Gusted in the gun. Halfback to the left. Motions man across. It'll be jet sweep, but it'll be a flag on the play. Refs are going to stop it. Be a neutral zone encroachment on the defense. So 5 yards granted for the Raiders, and that is a blessing in disguise right now. You'll take all the easy yards you can get and all the free yards you can get. So 1st and 5 on the 42 for the Raiders. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to the left. Motions man across, quarterback keeper up the middle, gain of 3. So it'll be 2nd. Second and 3 from the 45-yard line. 9:50 left to go. Raiders trail 14-0. And this is definitely, Justin, you're not in panic mode as an offense yet. You can still run your normal offense and just march down the field.
Take that time off the clock is the
Gusted takes the ball, handoff Melhoff. Melhoff gets hit in the backfield, makes a man miss, gets hit again, and then I'll be close to the first down, gets tackled by number 2 for the Panthers. That's Canyon Culper. The Culpers had a big day today so far for the Panthers. .902 left in the half. 14-0 Panther lead. And there will be a timeout taken by the official timeout for measurement. They're going to bring the chains out and measure, see if he got the first down. As of now, it's 3rd and 1, but they're going to bring the chains out and see exactly where he got to. Officials stretch the chains. Can't quite see the ball from my angle, but they're having a conversation about it. It's awfully close. It'd be like the old card trick. And they're going to say he's just short. It'll be 3rd and inches from the 47-yard line. 9:02 left to go in the game. Raiders trail 14-0. So, Justin, what are you thinking now if you're the Raiders? You come up just short. You got 2 downs to get this first down. You're not worried about that. But the way you've been moving this ball, it's been 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
I think they just need to run that ball. You got 2 plays to get that 1 yard or inches. Run more clock is, I think, their target.
Okay. So, 9:02 left to go. Be 3rd and inches on the 47. And Gusted is going to line up in the gun. Melhoff just off to his left, to receiver each side. Tight end to the right side. Melhoff's going to walk up under center, try to quarterback sneak it up the middle, and I don't think they're going to give it to him. And in fact, I think he lost a yard. Yep, they're going to say he lost a yard on the attempted quarterback sneak. What an effort by that Panther defense.
Yeah, but it goes back to what you said about 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So are they going to try to run again to see if they can get it now? I mean,
It'll be interesting to see what they do here. So, 8:23 left to go in the first half. 14-0 Raiders trail. It'll be 4th and 1 on the 47. Gusted lines up, power I formation. 1 receiver to the left. Oh, that'll be movement on the running back Melhoff, and that'll be a penalty. There's the 2 steps back we were talking about, Justin.
oh no, they're going to give it to the defense penalty.
I don't believe. I will swear to you, I thought the offense moved first, but they're going to award the defense. Award the offense the penalty, so it'll be a first down for the Raiders. 7:54 left to go in the first quarter. 14-0 is the score. They trail. 1st and 10 on the 49. Gusted has a man in motion. It'll be a jet sweep. Gusted's got a lead blocker. Wubin to the outside, and Wubin gets a gain of about 3. They're going to give 4. 7:22 left to go. It'll be 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. And now you've got to clear your head if you're the offense of those mental errors before, because you've just got that first down. You made a positive play. You're ahead of the sticks, and you need to keep that momentum going.
Exactly. We'll see what they do here now.
So Gusted in the gun, running back. Just off to the right, fakes the handoff. Gusted's going to hit it, keep himself, but there's a flag on the play. Gusted doesn't pick up any yards, manages to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 6:49 left to go in the half. Officials having a conversation. Not quite sure what's going on right now, waiting for the white hat to give the signal.
Going to be against the Gayville Raiders still, by the way he's lined up.
Yep, they're walking him back. Be a legal formation before the snap, so that'll back him up. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Ball on the 50, 6:48 left to go in the first half. The Raiders are trailing 14-0, and there's that mistake we were just talking about. That's one thing is if you're Coach Beeman, that's one thing you really want to get cleaned up, and you want to get it cleaned up fast.
Right. I think right now, just running that clock out, get to the halftime and settle your minds.
Exactly. So Gusted takes the snap, throws it over in the middle. He was trying to hit Carter Barron, but Barron just couldn't quite hold on to it through the contact. That'll be 3rd down and 11. Ball on the 50-yard line, midway across the field, looking for a big play. .6:21 left to go in the half. 14-0 is our score. The Raiders trail. 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 50-yard line. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff just off his right hip. Two receivers each side. Stack formation. Gusted takes the snap. Looks. Throws right side, and he throws it short into the dirt. He was looking for number 32. That's Carson Engine, the senior. So it'll be 4th and 11. 6:18 left to go in the half. Raiders going to bring out the punt team. And that's a sidewinding short punt. Only about 15 yards. It'll land down at the 14-yard punt. It's going to land down at the 36-yard line for the Panthers. So they start with pretty decent field position. There will be a timeout from the Raiders. We will be back right after this.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermillion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Or call us at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermillion.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. 6:10 left to go in the first half. The score is 14-0. The visiting Panthers have the lead. 6:10 left to go in the first. They will get the ball after an impressive. It was a long drive by the offense, but like we said, it was 2 steps forward, 2 steps back for the Raiders. Now, after chewing a bunch of time off the clock, being up 2 points, even if you're the Panthers, you don't have to move very fast right now.
No, and I don't think they will. I think it'll be a bunch of running, kill that time clock, and go into the second half.
Well, both teams take the field after our timeout. It'll be number 3, Jai Bailey. Under center, power I formation, no receivers, 2 tight ends, fullback behind, halfback behind him, fakes the handoff. Bailey looking to throw downfield, has a man open and overthrows him. Was looking for number 24, Ty Rowland, and just overthrew him. Couldn't quite get it down and get it to his man. Looking for a chunk play there. They felt like they had something.
Yeah, but sometimes the big plays, they have to either pay out or go back.
6:04 left to go in the first quarter. Panthers have the ball, 14-0, and now the clock stops. So, 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Bailey under center. 2 tight ends, no receivers. 1 wing in the backfield. Halfback behind the quarterback, 5 yards. Handoff, fullback. Fullback runs over a man, runs over another, and it takes 3 men to drag him down. That's the fullback, Holden Gallagher, the sophomore, and what an impressive run. They're going to give him a gain of 9 yards, and that's just old school football right there. He wasn't going down. It was going to take the entire team to get him on the ground.
Be interesting if they try that again, just because it's efficient enough.
5:32 left to go in the first. 14-0. Ball on the 44. 3rd down. 2 to go. Bailey in the gun. Culper off to his right. 1 receiver to the left. Wing to the right. Bailey's going to keep it. 1st down. More. Bailey makes the man miss and plows over another one and finally goes down at the 25-yard line. And he's just outside the Fuller Digital Solutions red zone. So, 1st and 10. Ball on their own. 26. 5 minutes, 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 14-0. Panther lead, and they're just letting that clock chew. And Justin, you can tell they're taking their time in the huddle. They're chewing that clock. And here we come out again. Bailey under center. Power I. Tight end to the left, wing to the right. Handoff, fullback again, and he's going to get stopped right away. That's number 55 for the Raiders, Nate Schlert, the senior. And they're going to mark him down. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the 26. Bailey comes out in the gun. Culper to the left. 2 receivers, left side. Tight end to the right. Bailey takes the snap, looks left, throws. That's going to be pass going to be caught. That's Isaac Leader, and Isaac's going to keep his feet moving, and he's going to get pushed out at about the 17-yard line, and they're driving in the Fuller Digital Solutions red zone. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. Scores 14-0. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. Bailey in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, halfback to the right side. Bailey's going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to get about a yard if they give him that. Yep, they're going to give him the yard. It'll be 4th and short. 3:38 left to go in the half. Panthers lead 14-0. And you expect them to go for it here, don't you?
You almost have to in these games. Short game. Even if you give the back to the Gayville Raiders, them to score in 3 minutes. I don't see that happening with this defense.
So, 3:25 left to go. They're just letting the clock tick, moving slow. Ball on the 17-yard line. 4th down, 1 yard to go. Bailey in the gun. Culper to the right, 2 receivers to the left, and they're going to call a timeout. Panthers are going to be called a timeout. We'll be right back after these messages.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, They have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota, home of the Raiders, hosting the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers, and they currently lead 14-0 over the Raiders. 3:15 left to go in the first half. It'll be 4th and 1, Black Panthers football, ball on the 17, and they only have 1 yard to go, Justin.
Yeah, I just think a quick run up the middle and get the yard.
Well, a trend that they've had today on those short yardage, they like to run that quarterback draw up the middle with the halfback lead blocking, and so far the halfback Kenyon Culper has shown that he can lead block up and get a linebacker out of the gap. So waiting for the teams to take the field. Reminder, once again, thank you for joining us on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. So, Panthers come out. Bailey under center, I formation, wing to the left side. Bailey fakes the handoff, bootleg to right side, gets pressured, gets wrapped up in the backfield. He's going to get sacked for about 10 yards. And so it'll be a turnover on downs. And that is not, if you're the Panthers offense, what you were looking for on 4th and short.
No, I was kind of surprised to see he was going to try passing on something that short. Where's the loss of yards? He just gave the Gayville Raiders 10 yards to move now.
So 3:09 left to go in the first half. Raiders get the ball on 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line, looking for a big play. Gusted in the gun, Melhoff off to the right side, receiver each side, takes the ball, throws short, pass caught. That's Carter Barron, and he's going to pick up a gain of about 4. Excuse me, they're going to give him 5 yards. And there'll be a timeout by the Raiders. We will be back on 5-Star Streaming, sponsored by Fuller Digital Solutions, right after this.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota, after our Raider timeout. Raiders trail 14-0, 3:01 left to go in the first quarter. They've got the ball 2nd and 6 on the 31-yard line. Before the timeout, we had the pass to Carter Barron. That was a gain of 4. Now Gusted lines up in the gun. Halfback to his left side. Receiver each side. Gusted takes the snap. Looks, throws, getting pressured, wrapped up, and brought down. Initial contact was made by number 44 for the Panthers. That's Asher Cott, the linebacker, and he got up the middle fast, and that quarterback had no time to make a read.
Exactly, and that's not what you want to see at this point in game. You want to try running that ball down the field and get some points on the board.
2:30 left to go in the first half, and at this point we know they're not going to probably try to run it here. They're going to try to get a big play. There's not much time left in this half. 2:20 left to go, and they're trailing by 2 scores. So 3rd and 13. I mean, they can be a big play. Gusted in the gun, halfback behind him. Two receivers each side, takes the snap, and there'll be a flag immediately thrown, and the whistle blows and play stopped. Official's going to converge, and once again, back to that 2 steps back kind of thing. You make a big play if you're the Raiders, and then you immediately follow it up with 2 back-to-back losing plays that lose yards.
And it looks like this is going to be loss of yards.
Be offsides called on the offense. So we'll stay 3rd down, but now it's 3rd and 18 from the 24, 2:08 left to go in the first quarter. And what do you have in your playbook here, Justin?
Long pass and hope you connect with the player. You can see that
2 minutes left to go. Clock ticking. Wonder if the Raiders will use a timeout. 3rd and long.
getting lined up here. We'll see.
Raiders come out. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff off to his right. Receiver each side. Tight end to the left. Takes the ball. Hands off. Melhoff. Short. Makes a man miss. Melhoff makes another man miss and finally gets brought down by number 87. Chris Bass, the sophomore for the Panthers. 1:33 left to go. 4th and 18, and I imagine here comes the punt team. Before then, we will have a timeout from Platte-Geddes. We'll be back with these messages on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Welcome back. Gayville, South Dakota, would just come out of a timeout break. 1:33 left to go in the first half. The Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead 14-0 over your home Gayville-Volin Raiders. And Justin, Raiders, obviously not the drive they were looking for. Backed up. They called the timeout. I expect they were trying to put together a play there.
And they really punted, and they seem like their average this game has been about 15, 20-yard punt. So Platte-Geddes is going to get a decent field position for the final 2 minutes.
So the punt team's going to come on the field for Gayville-Volin. Number 5, Hunter Woobin. His punt is off, and it is short, and it's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 48-yard line of the Raiders. So, 1:27 left to go. If you're the Panthers, you've got some time. You've still got 2 timeouts. I mean, I imagine the Panthers are going to try to be aggressive here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. A couple quick passes, just get the ball moving again, and see if we can get some more points on the board before the half.
Like I said, our broadcast on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube is brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. So, once again, Bailey comes out in the gun. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to his left. Throws it out. Screen pass. Picked off. That's number 32 for the Raiders. Carson Egan, and he takes it all the way to the house for the first points of the Raiders today. 1:18 left to go. Your score is the Panthers 14, Raiders 6. Wow, what a play there when you needed it most.
Yeah, that's going to just boost their energy for after the half. They get to start with the ball after the half.
And Engine, the senior linebacker, he read the screen from the beginning. He just waited for his opportunity, and as soon as the quarterback let it go, it was his ball, and he was taking it all the way. So, 1:18 left to go. First quarter, 14-6 your score. Your Raiders finally on the board. And we were discussing it before. It's been a defensive game so far. You know, there hasn't been a ton of huge offensive plays. We had the big return early, and then we had that one big run by Coogan, and that's pretty much been it. Timeout will be called by Platte-Geddes. Raiders going to line up for the two-point conversion. 1:18 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Welcome back after the timeout from Platte-Geddes. Our score 14-6. Raiders looking for the two-point conversion. And we'll show you our quick replay here, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Number 32, Carson Engine, the senior linebacker, standing 5'9", 165 pounds, reads the screen, takes it, and he had a free alley to go all the way to the house. What a play from the Raider defense, and what a play from Engine. So, two-point conversion for the Raiders. Gusted in the gun, Melhoff directly behind him. Motions slot receiver, two receivers each side. Takes the snap, bobbles it, it's on the ground. Gusted picks it up, but he's going to get hammered by two Panthers immediately, so their score is going to stay 14-6. 1:18 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Our call is at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. 1:18 left to go in the first half, and we just had an exciting 2 minutes of football. The pick by the Raiders for their first score of the game, 14-6. You're only down by 2 scores now. Touchdown and a two-point conversion.
Yeah. Now the goal is to play defense and try not to let Platte-Geddes score before the half.
Now Platte-Geddes low on timeouts. 1:18 left to go. If they're going to be aggressive here, they're going to have to throw it deep.
And who knows if they make us pass play and get picked, might be a closer game by the half.
Anything could happen in the sport of football. Return team set, ready to return for the Panthers. Number 2, the halfback, Kenyon Culprit, and number 3, the quarterback, Jai Bailey. So, Caden Worry lined up. Worry's kick, ground squib. It gets picked up by number 24 for the Panthers. That's the junior Ty Rowland, the tight end. And he just goes down immediately. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 37 for the Panthers. Not bad field position here. You could be aggressive.
In a couple 10-yard games, you'll have it in 5 plays.
They lead by 1 score. 14-6 is our score. Panthers lead over the Raiders. Bailey breaks the huddle. Bailey in the gun. Culper off to his right. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Bailey takes the snap. Read option. He's going to get wrapped up in the backfield, but he's going to slip out of it. It makes another man miss, and he's got room. Bailey to the 50, 40, and he's finally going to get shoved out of bounds at the 36-yard line of the Raiders.
Stop that clock.
Clock stops, first down, big run by Bailey on the quarterback keeper. And, you know, that was pure effort on Bailey's part. He made 3 men miss on his way for that big game. So, 1:07 left to go in the first quarter. They lead by 1. The Panthers lead by a score, 14-6. 1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Bailey in the gun. Tight end to the left. One receiver to the right side. Halfback to the right. Bailey takes the snap. Handoff, Culper. Culper inside. Makes a man miss. He's got a lane. Culper, 10-5, touchdown Panthers, and they're going to take the lead 20-6. 58 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And we'll see what they've got in store for us on their two-point conversion. And that was, if you were the Raiders, that was the one thing you were trying to avoid going into half, was that one big run play, and that's Culper's second big run of the day. So Bailey comes out in the gun. Excuse me, no, that's Tommy Nelson, the sophomore, comes out. Nelson takes the snap, handoff Culper, and Culper's got 2 points, virtually untouched. Score will be 22-6, 58-3 left to go in the first quarter. We will be right back after these messages.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Gayville-Volin Raiders hosting the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. And the Black Panthers just made a big run. 58-3 left to go in our first half. And Kenyon Culper, the senior halfback, standing 5'10", 165 pounds for the Raiders. He's had a heck of a game today. He's been pretty much the Panthers' whole offense all afternoon. So, set up for the kickoff. Holden Gallagher set to kick. Raiders set to return. Gallagher, another short kick. Return in the middle. That's number 55 for the Raiders. Nate Schellert, the senior, standing at 6'3", and he tried to get a couple yards there. Usually those big boys just go down when they get the ball in his hands. He said, "No, I want to make something happen here." So 55-6 left to go in our first quarter. Raider football. Our first half. Raider football, and they trail 22-6. And they got ball 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line. Gusted comes out. Pistol set. Two receivers to the right. Tight end left. Gusted takes the ball. Looks right. Throws. Caught. That's going to be Carter Barron, short gain. He's only going to get about 3 yards. And that'll be a timeout called by the Raiders. So we will join you right after this timeout break, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Timeout break by the Raiders. It's 2nd and 6 on the 47. Raiders have the football trailing 22-6. 48 seconds left to go in the half. And Justin, you've got it 2nd and 6. What are you doing here? Are you running and going to half and just trying to make some adjustments and reset? Or you think they're going to try to be aggressive, and that's why they wanted the timeout? They're going to try to push this ball down the field quick?
I think they're going to try something aggressive because, that whole 2 steps forward, 1 step back has really been their model this game.
Exactly. They've made a lot of those simple little mistakes that coaches preach against, and that you know, every coach talks about the fundamentals and the little things, and that's really what's held the Raiders back today. So, 2nd and 6, Raider football. 22-6 Raiders trail, 48 seconds left on the clock. Gusted lines up in the gun, halfback to the right, 2 receivers, left side, tight end to the right. Gusted drops back, looks, throws over the middle, and that bounces off, picked off. Number 0, Isaac Leader for the Panthers, bounced off the hands of number 3, Carter Barron, and that'll be Panther football. 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They lead 22-6. And that is 2 steps, mistake after mistake, just keep compounding. And if you're the coaching staff for the Raiders, you got to start, when you get to the locker room, you got to make some serious adjustments and talk to your team about, you know, the little things and cleaning those up.
Just hope they hold them here so they don't get any more points. Right now it's still a 2-possession game. So.
37 seconds left, first 10, ball on the 46, Panther football. Bailey in the gun, hands off. That's Culper. Culper picks up 5. And Kenyon Culper has had himself a game today already. 23 seconds left to go. And Bailey's going to spike the football, stop the clock. So they're going to sit back and think about this one. They're going to still try to move the ball and score some points. So what are you saying to your defense right now on the Raiders sideline, Justin?
Try to hold them.
Keep everything in front of you. Don't give up any unnecessary yards.
Yes, exactly right there.
20 seconds left. Raiders trail 22-6. 3rd and 4 on the 40. Bailey lines up in the gun. Culper to the left side. 2 receivers to the right. One to the left, tight end to the left side. Bailey takes the snap. Looks deep, throws, got a man. That's number 0, but he overthrows him. Isaac Leader was the intended target on that one, and Culper is holding his head. He can't believe it. And he was open, Justin. He had him. He just couldn't quite get the ball down enough to hit his target.
Yeah, great pass, great effort, but just a little short.
4th and 4. 15 seconds left to go.
Imagine the last play of the half here. Something big. Very good long pass.
They'll try to take a shot here because if, you know, even if they get tackled on a short run, they don't kill that much clock. Clock will stop anyway. So Bailey in the gun, halfback to the left, 2 receivers to the left side. Bailey looks left, throws, hits Leader, and that'll be a first down gain of about 6. 10 seconds left on the clock. Leader was able to get out of bounds, so the clock will stop. 1st and 10 on the 31. And Bailey's had a heck of a game today throwing the football. He's been they haven't been a lot of long throws, but all the throws he's had, they've been short, they've been precise. 10 seconds left to go. 1st and 10, 31-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, one to the near side, halfback to the right. Bailey takes the snap, looks left, throws left side deep, looking for Leader again, and he overthrew his man, and Leader was covered tight by number 14, Wyatt Melhoff for the Raiders on that one. 5 seconds left to go in the first half. Panthers really pushing for more, to put more points on the board before we go to our break. That was good coverage by the Raiders' Wyatt Melhoff. The senior defensive back, standing 5'9", 145 pounds. He had him locked down on the whole vertical route. So Bailey in the gun. Culper to the right side. 2 receivers to the far side. One to the near side. Tight end to the near side. Bailey takes the snap. Looks left. Throws. Looking for number 11, and it's going to be picked off. That's number 14, Wyatt Melhoff, and he's going to get tackled in the end zone. He was looking for Bailey was looking for number 11, the senior, Gabe Fight, and he overthrew him. Melhoff was just waiting for the ball. So that will end our half. Score 22-6. The Platte-Geddes Black Panthers have the lead. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Or call us at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Or call us at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
We'll go over some of the area games. See how it all rolls out.
And what an exciting time of year football to be back. My favorite time of the year personally 8:14 left to go in our halftime break. Your Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead 22-6 over the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano, 5-Star Sports on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're happy to have you with us. So, Justin, 22-6, Panthers lead, and if you're the Raiders, you're really looking for an answer, and I think the first answer to get back in this game is clean up the little mistakes.
Yeah,
We talked all the first half, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I mean, they'd get a big play, rush of 10 yards, rush of 8 yards, and then they'd get penalized or they'd have a bad snap or get tackled in the backfield. I mean, I think, in my opinion, that's the first thing you have to clean up.
And just the little things like we're talking about. You see it a lot. First game of the year, there's always the jitters, offsides, it happens. Just get in a rhythm. They get the ball to start the second half and make that a positive run. Get points on the board and set the mood for the second half.
Well, and right before the half ended, about a minute before, it'd be the second to last drive of the game. We had a big play from the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers to put them up 22-6. 6:50 left to go in our halftime break. And this was the halfback, Caden Culper, the senior at 5'10", 165. And, you know, this play was, they were just moving slow, trying to be efficient. Or excuse me, the interception by number 11, Jeremiah Goose, or number 14, Wyatt Melhoff, the senior defensive back. That was a big play to get some momentum back, and now that's the Raiders' only points of the whole game. And just before the end of the half, the one I was talking about before, Caden Culper, big touchdown run as the Panthers were just trying to grind out some clock, put them up 22-6. 5:57 left to go. Both teams making adjustments, getting ready to come out. Just a reminder, 5-Star streaming is brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after this.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient. Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermilion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano. 4:28 left to go on our break. The visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead over the Gayville-Volin Raiders 22-6. And Justin, we were talking over the break about how, you know, it's early in the season, and a lot of these mistakes that the Raiders are making is fixable. I mean, there's a lot of these things that just come down to discipline and repetition.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be shocked if they're doing laps or up downs tomorrow in practice for the simple mistakes.
And this is, you want to talk about a complete flip from last year's game. Last year's game, Gayville-Volin won the game 38-36, so just by 2 points. So a 2-point conversion was the difference. And this year, Platte-Geddes has completely flipped that script and decided they were going to take control of this series and this rivalry.
Yeah, and that game was a nail-biter till the last minute. It wasn't a widespread couple possessions like this one is. It was points for points.
Well, you wonder if Gayville can flip the script and in the second half and come out swinging.
That's what needs to happen for them to have a shot at this.
Well, their biggest adversary right now would be that offense of the Black Panthers. Quarterback Jay Bailey has, at 5'10", 165, he's had a heck of a game both on the ground and through the air. He hasn't had a lot of attempts through the air, but the ones he's had, he's been dead accurate and hasn't had a lot of incompletions.
And that's what you like to see from your quarterback for the first game. You can adapt for the next coming years. This is just a guinea pig run, they want to call it.
Right, come out, manage the offense. Don't make any huge mistakes and just let the team help you win. You don't have to go out and be a superstar that first game. And his companion in the backfield, Kenyon Culper Sr., the running back, 5'10", 187 pounds, he's had a big day. Back-to-back big runs on drives. It's been impressive for the Panthers.
See how they come out swinging after this half here. It's always that halftime talk with the teammates. You really get into it with them on what to change in the fundamentals again, basic mistakes.
And on the defensive side of the football for both teams, the big plays for them have been interceptions. You know, we had the one touchdown for the Raiders by number 14. That's Wyatt Melhoff, the senior, and that was the one play that I could say confidently kept them in this game so far.
Yeah, and for the Panthers though, that one mistake, that 6 points that you didn't get, you gave that points away.
Yeah, if the Raiders hadn't got that touchdown, I think it'd be a very different story going into halftime.
Exactly.
So, 1 minute left to go in our halftime break. The visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead over the Gayville-Volin Raiders 22-6. We'll be back right after this one. Thank you for joining us on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano. 12 seconds left on our break. Officials meeting at one end. Both teams getting their final adjustments made before we start action again here in Gayville, South Dakota. First football action of the year. For both teams. And it's been a complete opposite story, like we talked about earlier, from last year. Last year was 2 points that made the difference. Both teams making their way out on the field, trying to get ready to warm up for our second half. And like we talked about earlier, the big story has been mistakes for both teams. You've got interceptions made by both teams. 2 for the Raiders. 1 big interception for the Panthers that led to 6 points on a pick 6. The Raiders were unable to convert for 2 points. 2:19 left to kick off. We'll be back right after this.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Gayville-Volin Raiders host the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. 1:30 left to go before kickoff, and just some heads up on some scores around the area. Sioux Falls Lutheran leads Irene Wakanda 52-20 with 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. A blowout there. Iroquois Lake Preston and Wilmot start the second quarter, and it is still scoreless, so a defensive slugfest at Iroquois Lake Preston. Number 1 Sully Buttes hosts Northwestern, and they lead 8-0 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. And Del Rapids St. Mary leads, number 4 Del Rapids St. Mary leads Oldham Ramona Rutland 32-6 with 6 minutes left in the first. Other scores: Great Plains Lutheran leads Waverly South Shore 14-0 at Waverly South Shore. 2 minutes left in the first in that game. Number 2 Hamlin leads 6-0 over Brighton Hecla at Hugh Schilling Field. 10 minutes left in the first quarter for that matchup. Hanson leads Garrettson 13-0 end of the first quarter at Hanson High School, and Hill City leads Stanley County 14-8. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Clock counts down for the official ending of our halftime break. Both teams about to take the field. The Raiders will be receiving the ball after the first half for the opening kickoff, Justin. That big return from the Black Panthers that started what has become a really good effort on offense from the Black Panthers.
Yeah, they're just going to have to keep prying away and try and get down the field. Like, we go back. We can't have those fundamental issues in the second half. We need a clean half and try getting points.
Exactly. You imagine Coach Beeman, Pat Beeman, is at halftime has really told his boys it's time to buckle down and get rid of the little mistakes that we keep making and clean our game up completely. So the return team for the Raiders takes the field. Number 5, Hunter Wubin, and number 3, Carter Barron, senior wide receivers, back to receive. And that's been kind of the unsung hero of the game for the Black Panthers, has been their special teams. They haven't made a lot of mistakes. You know, it hasn't been something they've had to worry about making little mistakes on. So, for the Black Panthers, number 2, Kenyon Culper, the halfback linebacker, 5'10", 187 pounds, line up to kick off. And he's had some short kicks today. Culper. His kick's off. Short pop. Going to land about the 40-yard line. It's going to get covered up by number 14, Wyatt Melhoff, the senior defensive back. So the Raiders will take over on the 40, 1st and 10, 11:59 to go in the third quarter. 22-6. Panthers lead. Justin, you're looking for you need something here on offense if you're the Raiders.
Yeah, switch it up a little. Do a little run here and a pass here just to keep this defense guessing what you're doing.
Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to his left. Gusted takes the ball on a speed option on the right. Quarterback keeper picks up about 4 yards. The 2nd and 7. They're going to give him 3 on the 43-yard line. 11:43 left to go in the third quarter. 22-6. Raiders trail. So, Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to his right. Receiver each side. Tight ends each side. Handoff. Melhoff tries to break to the left, outside left, and he's going to get slammed immediately at the line of scrimmage and forced out of bounds.
The ref also got
And the referee is going to take a pop from the defender after he got hit. And, ladies and gentlemen, the ref's going to get up with a bit of a limp. He's trying to walk it off. That was 14 Melhoff on the carry. He was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Justin, he had to fight off 3 different defenders in the backfield the minute he got the ball, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on those plays, you're lucky you didn't lose any yards.
So we're going to have an official timeout while we see if our side judge is able to walk off his ankle injury. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Our call is at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
Gayville-Volin, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano, thank you for waiting for us on our short break. Official timeout, 11:52 left in the game. Gustad in the gun, motions the receiver across, fakes the pitch, throws downfield, was looking for number 5, Hunter Woobin, but it hit the dirt right in front of him. It'll be 4th and 7 on the 43, 10:44. And I want to applaud that side judge that took that big hit, Justin. He was able to do a couple laps up and down the sideline and get back, and he's ready to go for the rest of the game.
Yeah. Incredible by these judges, what they go through to keep it going.
So 10:44 left in the third, 22-6, Panthers lead. Punt team on, number 5, Hunter Woobin. Woobin's got a high punt, caught at the 19-yard line by number 3. That's Bailey. Bailey's going to get wrapped up by number 3 for the Raiders. That's Carter Barron. And it's going to be a return of about 12 yards. So the Raiders are going to get the ball. 10:33 left to go in the quarter on the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Panthers football. And if you're the Panthers, first possession of the half, you've got all the time in the world to kill. 2-possession lead. You don't have to hurry, and as long as you don't make any of those little mistakes like they had in the first half, you're not in any hurry to try to do anything right now. And they have both of their backs, all 3 of their backs in the backfield who's on the first half, capable of carrying the football for big gains. So Bailey, out of the eye, hands off, fullback. That'll be a gain of 9 yards. That's number 12 for the Black Panthers. Holland Gallagher, and that's his 3rd big run of the day. Like we were just talking about, all 3 of those backs, the fullback, the running back, quarterback, they're all capable of making big runs. So you've got to be able to defend that entire backfield.
9 yards a gain, or 9 yards a gain every play will get them a touchdown.
Bailey in the eye, wing to the far side. Fullback in the backfield, halfback right behind him. Hand off halfback, that's Culper. Culper takes it forward. He's going to pick up about 2. Gets wrapped down by a swarm of Raiders. First one on the contact there for the Raiders was number 61. That's Caleb Weeger, the junior. So the 2nd and 2. Ball on the 40. 9:46 left to go. Black Panthers lead 22-6. Number 90, the sophomore, Caden Losey comes in. 6'3", 250 pounds, replaces the man that just tackled for the Raiders on the last play, Weeger. Bailey in the gun, halfback to the right side. Wing to the near side, receiver to the far, hands off, that's Culper. Culper's got a blocker in the front, 2. He makes another man miss at the 40. Culper, 30. Culper to the 20. 10, 5, touchdown, Black Panthers. That's going to put them up 28-6, 9:19 left to go in the 3rd quarter, and Culper is having a huge day, Justin.
What a night for him. First game of the season, just to show his work on the team.
comes in and he's establishing, and I imagine he's establishing hopefully what he can have for the rest of the year. So big play, big rushing play by, and then the Panthers are able to strike fast. 9:19 left. 2-point conversion on the way. And like we were talking, you know, there's so many people in that backfield that you have to defend for the Panthers. It's tough to know exactly who's getting the ball.
Yeah, and it's always someone different trying to prove their worth on this team.
Bailey out of the gun, takes the snap, and that's going to be picked off on the 2-point conversion. They're going to call dead ball. Number 3, Carter Barron, made the catch. So, score stays 28-6, 9:19 left to go. We'll be back right after this. Thank you for joining us on 5 Star Media, sponsored by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota, home of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. 9:19 left to go in the first quarter. The Gayville-Volin Raiders trail 28-6 from the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. And Justin, like we were talking about during the break, one more score and it's running clock.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they get their 2-point conversion of the next score, so the only way Gayville Raiders can stay in is they can score now.
They're going to have to start getting aggressive on the offensive side of the football and really try to focus on, you know, getting out of bounds, holding on to clock time, because you can't let that clock tick anymore if you're Gayville-Volin. So, number 5, Woobin, and number 3, Carter Barron, back to receive for the Raiders. Number 12, Olin Gallagher to kick off for the Panthers. Gallagher's kick is off. High kick, only travels about 10 yards, and it's going to be leaped on by 2 Raiders. The first one to get to the ball, Weston Melhoff. So, Raiders will take over, 1st and 10 on the 39, 9:19 left to go in the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have to be aggressive. Can't let clock tick. And break the huddle. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to his right. 2 receivers to the near side. Gusted takes the snap. Option to the far side. Gusted gets tackled after a gain of about 4, and Gusted is down for a short time, able to get back up, and maybe a little bit of a limp as he walks back to the huddle. So it'll be 2nd and 5. $8:55 left to go in the third quarter. 28-6, Black Panther lead. Raiders have the ball on the 44-yard line. They've really relied on that quarterback run today a lot, Justin.
Yeah, and that can wear a quarterback down at the same time, though.
Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Gusted takes the snap. Another quarterback power to the left side. Gusted gets hit. Gain of 4. 8:17 left to go. So back-to-back plays start the half. Quarterback powers. I mean, they're really relying on Gusted's legs to get him back into this game.
Yeah, and maybe that's the key for this. I mean, if it's short games, but you have to watch that clock with running that clock down.
7:55 left to go in the third quarter. 28-6, Black Panther lead. Third down, 2 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Raider football. Gusted's going to get in the gun. I formation, one receiver to the left. Gusted's going to fumble it. He's going to leap forward, and he might be close to that first down, but I think he's a yard short. He's close. You're going to say about a half a yard short, so it'll be 4th and half a yard. 7:25 left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 48-yard line of the Raiders. Some fans on the home side, you can hear them screaming at the coach, run the ball, run the ball. So Gusted again in the I, one receiver to the left. Gusted's going to take it, quarterback power up the middle. He's going to be close. Waiting for the official's mark. And they're going to say first down Raiders. Gusted's second effort on the push was able to get him this another set of downs. 6:53 left to go in the third quarter. The Raiders trail 26-28, but they're driving, and we haven't seen any of those little mistakes that have killed them in that first half.
No, that's just a simple running the ball and getting the yards.
Suppose I should have knocked on wood when I said that, huh? So Gusted in the gun, Melhoff to the left. It's going to be a reverse from a halfback pass from number 5. Hunter Wubin, and it was picked off by number 3, Jai Bailey. There's a flag on the play. See what the penalty is. Bailey took a big hit after he picked that ball off, and you got to credit the Raiders. They're trying to get a little creative being down by so much. So Bailey gets up, and he's going to come off to the sideline, take a little break. Seems to be moving okay, though.
And here we are again with Gayville, just 2 steps forward, 1 step back again with that penalty.
So now Gayville's going to have it. Or excuse me, that'll be a turnover on downs. The Black Panthers will have it. 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. 6:24 left to go in the game. They lead 28-6. Bailey in the gun. Culper off to the left. Wing to the far side. Receiver to the near side. Takes the ball. Handoff Culper. Culper gets hit right away. That's number 32 for the Raiders. Ashton Olson, the sophomore linebacker, standing 5'6", 160 pounds. So it'll be 2nd and 13 on the 39 for the Black Panthers. 6:02 left to go. They lead 28-6. So like we were saying earlier, Justin, they're not in any hurry. They don't want that loss, but they're not in a hurry.
We can see number 3 is getting help there.
Bailey in the gun. Hands off. Fakes the handoff. Throws to the right side. Caught by 11. He fumbled it. That's Gabe Fight. He was able to jump back on the ball and retrieve it at the 49-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and short. 5:27 left to go in the third quarter. Good effort by Fight to jump back on that football. That could have been dangerous. He had 2 Raiders jump on his back the minute he dropped it.
That's all about that effort for this game.
Bailey comes out, I formation. 2 wings to the near side, fullback, in right behind the quarterback, halfback behind him. Hands off, halfback, Culper. Culper's got a lane. Culper at the 40, Culper 30, 20, 15, 10, shoved out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and goal in the Fuller Digital Solutions red zone for the Black Panthers. They lead 28-6, 4:52 left to go in the game. And there's another big run from Culper. And you really got to credit the fullback, number 12, Holden Gallagher, on those every one of Culper's big runs. He's been able to get out front and provide that crucial lead block for Culper to find a lane. Now, if you're the Raiders, you gave up another big run. What's your mindset coming into this 1st and goal? There'll be a flag on the play before the snap. Number 1. Be a false start on the offense. Number 1, Tommy Nelson, was wanting the snap bad. That is the sophomore quarterback. Had 1 rep earlier on that 2-point conversion. And they're going to keep Nelson in the game. So, 1st and 15 for the Panthers. Nelson in the gun. Gallagher in the backfield, the fullback. Hand off Gallagher. Gallagher to the right side. Gallagher's got a lane. Runs over a man. And finally gets tackled at the 1-yard line. 4:43 left to go. Good effort by Gallagher. Just lower his shoulder and take 2 guys with you for an extra 3 yards.
Yeah, and now you're 1 yard from another score and potential running clock.
So, second and goal on the 2. .420 left in the 3rd quarter. 28-6 Panther lead. Nelson in the backfield. Gallagher to his right side. 1 tight end each, both sides. 1 receiver to the right. Nelson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right side, tries to throw outside. That's number 1, Tommy Nelson, the sophomore receiver, but he wasn't able to get it high enough and threw it right into the dirt. So, it'll be 3rd and 2 on the 2-yard, 3rd and goal on the 2-yard line. 3:55 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Now, I imagine here they're going to come out. They're going to come out I formation. Nelson under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Wing to the far side. Hands off. That's the fullback. Gallagher. Gallagher pushes. And they're going to mark him short. 4th and goal on the 1-yard line. 3:43 left in the 3rd quarter. And now, here's where you kind of have to man up if you're the Raider defense. Goal line stand, that'd be a big momentum boost and may be able to turn the tide of this game. So, 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback under center. Power I, wing to the far side, hand off, halfback. That's Culper. Culper in for another touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day for Culper, and what a big day that young man's had. 3:13 left to go. 34-6 is our score. We'll see what they do here on 2nd down, or on their 2-point conversion. So, Nelson comes out under center. Wing to the near side. Nelson, hand off. That's Culper again. Culper gets wrapped up right away, but able to push his way in for the 2-point conversion. That was number 32 for the Raiders. Carson Engine, the senior linebacker, trying to wrap him up and stop him, but wasn't able to. 36-6, 3:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Thank you for joining us on 5-Star Streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back right after this.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Welcome back. Gayville, South Dakota, home of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. They're trailing. 3:13 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 6-36 to the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. Al, another big run from Kenyon Culper, the senior running back at 5'10", 165 there. He's had a heck of a day today, hasn't he, Justin?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed if I was his coach out. I mean, running like that, scoring like that, I mean, just all-around great player today.
Well, like we talked about before, it's so tough to guard that Panther team in the backfield, and if you're the Raiders, that you've got three threats you've got to keep your eyes on at all times.
And that's hard, especially when you get to 9-man football.
So 3:13 left to go in the third quarter, 36-6. Raiders trail, and if you're the Raiders right now, if you're Coach Pat Beeman, what are you looking to clean up as you go into practice this next week?
Just better running against defense and maybe some more pass yards.
So if I'm Coach Pat Beeman, I'm looking at cleaning up those little things, the penalties, the turnovers, the stuff that you can't have, and maybe trying to come up with a way to keep your players from giving up those little things. So short kick there by Holland Gallagher. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 49-yard line. 3:12 left to go in the third quarter. 36-6. Black Panthers lead. Gallagher in the gun. Melhoff to the right. Receiver each side. Tight into the near side. Gallagher's going to keep it. Speed up to the right. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got a lane. He's free. 20, 15. Brought down at the 16-yard line. Not quite to the 15. Good run by Jeremiah Gusted. I mean, you got to have big plays like that. That'll be a first down for the Raiders. 1st and 10 on the 17. Ladies and gentlemen, they have cracked our Fuller Digital Solutions red zone. And that's something that the Raiders have done a ton of today. They've relied on their quarterback's the legs of Jeremiah Gusted to get him down the field. So Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to his left. He throws short screen. That's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's number 82, Caden Weary, the junior wide receiver. And they're going to give him about half a yard. So, 2nd and 9, 2:17 left to go in the third quarter. 36-6, Panthers lead. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to the right. Receiver each side. Wing to the near side. Defense jumped. They're going to throw a flag. And I think they're going to call false start on the offense here, Justin. Officials having a meeting. And they're going to say it was indeed a false start on the Raiders, so it will be 2nd and 14 from the 21. And there's that mistake we were looking for. They hadn't made a ton of them yet in the second half, but that's a drive killer. You got a big run and then you make a mistake like that. It's just, you can't have that right now. So, minute 50 left, third quarter. 2nd down, 14 to go, ball on the 21-yard line of the Raiders. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to the right. Receiver each side. Tight end to the near side. Gusted takes a snap. Throws to the right. Caught. That's number 5, Hunter Wubin, the senior. And Webbin's going to get up. To the 14-yard line. 1:31 left to go in the third quarter. And that's not a bad play. You know, a short, quick pickup, get some yards, stay ahead of the sticks, and now you've got a third and manageable. You don't have a third and forever to battle.
Right. Third and manageable, and with the score now, I think they'll go for it on 4. So potentially 2 more downs, 7 yards.
1:05 left to go in the third quarter. The visiting Black Panthers lead over the home Raiders 36-6. Clock under a minute, 55 seconds. And that's going to be short gain by Gusted.
They gave it to him.
Carries the ball down in first and goal.
First and goal, 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Raiders trailing 36-6, and this drive has all been on the legs of Jeremiah Gusted.
Raiders from the 6.
I believe that's his 4th run of the drive.
Yeah, I mean, just great runs when it matters.
So, Gusted in the gun, Melhoff to the right. Receiver, each side, tight ends, each side, hands off. That's Melhoff. Melhoff makes a man miss, gets up the middle. That's a gain of about 4, and they're going to give him the touchdown. Touchdown, Raiders. They're make the score 12-36. Tighten the lead a bit. 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Now, a big thing here, Justin, the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's going to be the factor here.
It's a must-have. Offense breaks the snap, or huddle. Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to the left side. Gusted stops back. Flag on the play. Dead ball foul. We're going to be false start on the offense. So it's going to back him up 5 yards on the 2-point conversion. And now it makes that 2-point conversion just that much tougher. So they're going to mark it at the 8-yard line. 23 seconds left in the third. Raiders trail 12-36 to the Black Panthers. Gusted breaks the huddle, comes out for the 2-point try. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends each side. Gusted takes a snap. Melhoff gets a block. Gusted gets under pressure, throws, and just through the hands of number 5 on the attempt on the diving catch. That was Hunter Woobin. And that was a heck of an attempt by Woobin, but it just wasn't quite enough and couldn't get his hands on it. So the score is going to say 36-12, 23 seconds left to go in the third. We'll be right back after these short messages.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience big city selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Or call us at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Gayville-Volin Raiders trail the visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers 36-12. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano Thank you for joining us on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions. Well, Justin, 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Raiders were able to get a score, but they're going to have to get a quick stop on defense.
Yeah, it almost looks like they're going to try an offside kick here. Wilson for that ball.
And as you say that, Black Panthers choke up on the return team. Only one man back to receive. That's the fullback, number 12, Gallagher. And there's the onside kick. It's a squib, and it gets all the way down to the 32-yard line, and it's jumped on by number 5. That's Hayes DeVries, the sophomore cornerback for the Black Panthers. So Panthers will take over 1st and 10 on the 32. 23 seconds left to go, and I imagine it'll be a short run and just get to the next quarter. So, number 1, Tommy Nelson, the man under center. The sophomore quarterback. Culper to his left, takes the handoff, right side. Culper breaks a tackle, but breaks another one. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Culper breaks another one, and man, is he having a day. 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Wow, Kenyon Culper, 60-yard touchdown run, and that man is having a day. Lines up, and you know that it's just a simple inside zone play, and he's able just to make a couple guys miss, break off out in the empty field, and there wasn't a single Raider that was able to catch up with his speed. So Culper subs out of the game, replaced by number 44. That's Asher Cott. Nelson lines up in the gun. Number 12, Gallagher, off to his left. Receiver to the far side, wing to the near side. Gallagher takes the handoff, and he's going to beat the defender to the edge. That's number 25 for Isaac Kruger on the attempted pursuit, but Gallagher had just enough speed to beat him to the outside. 9 seconds left to go in our third quarter. 44-12, the visiting Black Panthers lead over the home Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Mike from Murph's Appliance of Vermilion. We are your one-stop for quality brand name appliances and expert advice and service. We are committed to giving you the best selection and service at the lowest possible price. Experience Big City selection on Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and KitchenAid appliances with all our personal small-town service. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturday, 10 to 1. You can also check out our inventory and shop online at murphsappliance.com. Our call is at 605-624-7491. That's Murph's Appliance, historic downtown Vermilion.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. We're just getting ready to kick off as Gallagher's lined up, getting ready for the kick to return. Number 3, Barron, and number 5, Wubin for the Raiders. Gallagher's kick is high, straight to number 11. That's James Gusted, and Gusted is going to get about 5 yards on the return, and he got hit hard. So, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 41-yard line. And you just gave up that big play. If you're a Raiders player right now, what's your mentality?
Kill the clock and keep it going.
44-12 is our score. The visiting Black Panthers lead over the home Raiders. the Raiders try to get the huddle ready. So the Raiders line up in the gun, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers each side, running back to the left, handoff, running back right side, that's Melhoff. Melhoff makes a man miss, picks up about 4 yards on the inside zone, and that's going to end our third quarter. I'm Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano on 5-Star streaming on YouTube. That's the end of our third quarter. We'll be right back after these messages.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner.
Nope, that's the pick. It's the last one. Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, joined by Justin Paisano. Just starting our fourth quarter action, our guests, the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers, lead the hosting Gayville-Volin Raiders 44-12. And that last play, ladies and gentlemen, big run by number 2, Kenyon Cooper, or last score, excuse me, and that puts them up into running clock. So, Raider football at the 43-yard line, second down, 8 to go. Gusted lines up in the gun. Halfback to the left. Receiver comes in motion. Gusted fakes the pitch. Throws over the middle. Caught, 82. That's Calden Weary, the junior wide receiver, and that'll be a gain of about 6. So, third down. 2 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. 11:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Black Panthers lead the Gayville-Volin Raiders 44-12. Gusted in the gun. Halfback to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Gusted takes the snap. Quarterback power to the left. Stiff arms a man. Shoves another one off and gains about 5 yards. There is a flag on the play. 11:11 left in the fourth quarter. So see what the flag is. It's going to be on the Raiders. Holding is the call. So that's going to kill the 3rd and 3 and push him back. 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. And that's been the theme for the Raiders the whole night. Just mistake after mistake. .11 minutes left in the fourth. Raiders trail, 12:44. Gusted in the gun, halfback to the left, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Be a timeout called on the field by the Raiders. We'll be right back on 5-Star streaming on YouTube right after this.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano. 10:45 left to go in our fourth quarter. The visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead our home Gayville-Volin Raiders 44-12. Snap to Jeremiah Gusted. Incomplete. The target was number 14. It's Wyatt Melhoff. So it'll be 4th and 9 on the 42, 10:41 left to go. So Geddes in punt formation. Number 5, that's Hunter Woobin. His punt's away. That's a good one. Lands down at the 20-yard line. Picked up by number 3. That's Jai Bly, and Bly, good return. Strips the tackle and finally brought down clear back at the 30 or at the 45-yard line. So that net average on the punt is only going to be 5 yards after the return.
What an effort on a return always. This Mike Geddes team. I mean, just always that extra effort after the hit.
And that's really been the difference maker, is the little things they do and special teams, and they haven't made a ton of mistakes. So, Platte-Geddes, number 3 for Platte-Geddes, Jay Bly, after the return on the sidelines, holding his ankle. Hope he's okay. So, number 1, Tommy Nelson in at quarterback. Under center, takes the handoff. Handoff Gallagher. Gallagher, big gain, picks up 11 on the dive. Big credit to the offensive line there. They just picked up and moved that defensive front for the Raiders. So, the 1st and 10, ball on the 35. 10:07 left in the fourth quarter. The visiting Panthers lead 44-12 over the Raiders. Nelson, under center. I formation, wing to the far side. Hand off, that's Gallagher again. Gallagher's got another big gain. Gallagher's still going, breaks that tackle, 10-5, and he's going to get tackled in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. That's Holden Gallagher, the sophomore fullback's first touchdown of the game, and what an effort on him, second effort from that run on him.
Just seeing these players, even having a player out for a couple plays and having another player that can keep up with what has been going on.
So, 9:45 left in the fourth quarter. The visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers lead the hosting Raiders 50-12. And this thing has turned into a blowout.
I mean, they kept it close up to the half. But
Nelson. Handoff. That's Gallagher again, and he's got the 2 points. 52-12, 9:44 left to go. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you for joining us on 5 Star Streaming on YouTube, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
I can never see anything in this kitchen. Why is that? Time to call Westie's Electric, our dependable and reliable electrician. Westie's Electric has proudly been serving the Yankton and Gayville-Volin communities in residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. From the simplest fixes to the complex fixes or installations, they offer affordable service without the hassle, offering 24/7 emergency support so you're never left in the dark. Westie's Electric, a proud sponsor of all Gayville-Volin sports.
Valley Ag Supply, a family-owned business and your trusted partner for all your farming needs. Whether it's agronomy needs, precision farming, or custom application, they have the expertise and experience to help you succeed. Valley Ag Supply of Gayville and Spink are proud of the Gayville-Volin Raiders in all the academic and sports endeavors they pursue, wishing the Gayville-Volin Raiders the best of luck in today's game. Go Raiders!
Welcome back to Gayville, South Dakota, home of the Gayville-Volin Raiders. They currently trail the visiting Platte-Geddes Black Panthers 52-12 after a big run by the Panthers holding Gallagher, the sophomore fullback. So, Gallagher, a man that does everything, lined up to kick it off. Rubin and Barron to return. Gallagher's kick short, taken at the 45-yard line by number 25 for the Raiders. That's Isaac Kruger. Be 1st and 10, 9:43 left to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. So this Raider offense comes back on the field, 9:35 short time. What are you thinking if you're on that Raiders sideline?
I think you just try keeping the game clean, try improving.
Fix those little mistakes that you've been making all game and just try to have some play with some dignity to get out of here. Gallagher takes the handoff, hands it off to Melhoff. Melhoff fumbles, jumps on it. That's going to lose 6 yards. 7 yards, excuse me. So it's going to be 2nd and 17, 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And that's what we were just talking about. Try to clean up those little mistakes, and there's another one.
Yeah, that film room tomorrow is going to be about fixing the little things.
So, quarterback in the gun, half back to the right. Quarterback takes the snap, throws quick to the left side. That's number 3, Barron. Barron makes a man miss, gets up the sideline, 50. Barron goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Oh, they're going to mark him, say he went out of bounds clear back at the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. The officials are going to mark him out of bounds on the far side of the field. So 8:13 left to go, 3rd and 10. And that was a heck of an effort by Carter Barrett. Just couldn't keep that foot in bounds.
And I mean, he got around a couple defenders, which we haven't seen a whole lot from this game.
Gusted in the gun. Melhoff to his right. 2 receivers near side, one to the far side. Gusted takes the ball, rolls right, looks, throws, caught number 5. That's Hunter Wubin. And that's going to be enough for a first down, gain of 11 yards. No, excuse me. They're going to mark him just short, 4th and 1. 7:30 left to go in the fourth. 52-12, Panthers lead. So 4th and 1, 47-yard line. Gusted in the gun, Melhoff to the left. 2 tight ends, both sides, 2 receivers, both sides. Gusted takes the snap, speed option of the right, pitches to Melhoff. Melhoff makes a man miss. Melhoff has just enough for the first down. Gain of 4. So 6:53, and that'll be another set of downs for the Raiders. They trail 12:52, 6:40 left to go in the game. And you would really expect them to be moving maybe a little faster, but I can see how they're just trying to, kill the clock and get out of here and fix things for next week. So Gusted in the gun, Melhoff to his right. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, both sides. Gusted steps back, throws deep, and that's going to be incomplete, in and out of the hands of Carter Barron. It was a contested throw, and Barron gave his best effort, but he just couldn't hold on to it as he made contact with the ground. That was a good throw by Gusted.
Yeah, just the effort. Try and throw it down. Try and get points. At this point, you can tell it's a losing battle, but it's worth the shot.
6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, 52-12. Panthers lead. 2nd and 10, ball on the 44. Gusted in the gun, Melhoff off to the right side, 2 receivers on the near side. Gusted, keeper, up the middle, only going to pick up about a yard. Going to be 2 yards, 3rd and 8. 5:30 left to go. And you can tell just by watching him get up, Gusted is exhausted. He's run that ball a lot, and he's put in a lot of effort for his team today. Down to our last 5 minutes of the game. 52-12's our score. Our visiting Panthers lead. Gusted in the gun. Motions receiver from left to right. Gusted going to be a speed option keeper. Keeps it up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4. So it's going to be 4th down. And 3 to go. 4:30 left to go in the 4th quarter. Now, is it going to be a trend here, I wonder? Are they going to run Gusted again? Two receivers, 2 tight ends to both sides. Quarterback in the gun, half back to the right side. Gusted takes the ball, snaps, looks to his right, caught. That's Barron, and Barron picks up just enough for the first down. That's going to be a 4-yard gain. 4:05 left to go in our 4th quarter, and our Raiders are driving. So 1st and 10, ball on the 32-yard line. And the Raiders aren't moving at any speed. So, Gusted in the gun. 2 receiver, 2 tight ends, both sides. Melhoff picks up a block. Gusted gets pressured. Gets wrapped up by the ankle and pulled down. That's going to be sack. Loss of almost 12 yards. They're going to give him a 10-yard loss. 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. 2nd and 20, ball on the 42 for the Raiders. And this has just been an impressive effort overall for the visiting Panthers. Especially after the long travel. You couldn't have a more beautiful night. They've really showed up and took care of business tonight. So, Gusted in the gun again. Gusted throws over the middle, throws high. He was looking for number 82. Caden Weary, the junior, was the intended target. 2:30 left in the ball game. 3rd down and 20 to go. And we have hit that point of the game, ladies and gentlemen, that we have running clock. So even though the pass was incomplete, the clock stays ticking. We're down to 2:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. Gusted in the gun, Melhoff off to the right. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, both sides. Gusted throws. That pass is caught. That's number 32. Carson Engine, the senior, on the completion, and that's going to pick up about 10 yards. So it'll be 4th and 10, 1:48 left to go in the 4th quarter. Big play here for the Raiders. Now, obviously you're not going to come back, but it's always nice to score a few more points and get out of here with a little more dignity and feel a little better about yourself.
Yeah, in this last run, they've been really clean about those plays through this. Just a little rough, but...
Gusted takes the snap, looks downfield, throws, and he threw it high. He was looking for number 82. Weary, the junior, just missed him overhead, and he's actually lucky that one didn't get picked off. So it'll be turnover on downs. Be Black Panther football. 1 minute left in the football game, and I expect just a couple of kneel downs here.
Yeah, especially when you're winning this much, you don't want bad sportsmanship.
So, yep, they're going to send out the second team to take the kneel. Number 4, Hayes Holter. excuse me. No, they're going to come out and actually line up. It'd be one receiver on the near side, wing of the far side. They're going to hand off to number 4, Hayes Holter. Holter makes the man miss. He's got a first down. Holter gain of 15 yards. 27 seconds left, and they decided they want a few more yards to end out this game. 19, 18, and ladies and gentlemen, that will be our ball game as the visiting team motions their offense back to the sideline. And the clock hits 0. Our final score in Gayville, South Dakota, the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers 52, the Gayville-Volin Raiders 12. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Patrick Olson. We'll be right back after these messages on 5-Star Streaming, brought to you by Fuller Digital Solutions.
Heading out on the road or needing a quick pick-me-up? Head on over to Flatlanders in Gayville, where convenience meets quality in every aisle. Whether you're craving a snack on the go or the delicious roasted chicken, Flatlanders has you covered. From freshly brewed coffee to the ice-cold beverages, the friendly staff are there to serve you with a friendly smile and a helping hand. Swing on over to Flatlanders and experience the convenience you deserve. Flatlanders Convenience Store, your one-stop shop for everything convenient.
That's the Raiders next room.
Rev up your engines. We're going to a Raiders game. Jaeger Diesel in Vermillion is there to fuel your passion to get you on the road. Tired of breakdowns slowing you down? Say goodbye to all those worries. The expert team at Jaeger Diesel will ensure your diesel runs smoother and stronger than ever. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, they have you covered. With top-notch service and unbeatable prices, you'll be on the road in no time. Jaeger Diesel, where performance meets precision.
Welcome back, Gayville, South Dakota, where the home Gayville-Volin Raiders lose to the Platte-Geddes Black Panthers. 52-12's our final score. And Justin, that was just a good effort overall by the visiting team after the long travel. You know, they were really able to put it together on all 3 phases of football, and were really able to put together a dominant win.
Yeah, especially coming back from last year where it was such a tight game, and to come back to Gayville's home field and have a dominant game just really shows how upward their season should be this year.
And for this Platte team, you know, they didn't have a good year last year, but this kind of win can propel you down give you some momentum and propel you as the season goes on to maybe a few more wins than you had last year. So congratulations to them. For the home Raiders, their next matchup is
Next week against Viborg Hurley.
and they currently lead Conestoga 44-0 at halftime. So it'll be an interesting matchup next week for the Gayville-Volin Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano, for everybody at 5-Star Streaming on YouTube and everyone at Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you for joining us for our opening game of the season, and have a great night.